Hey, what's up you guys? How's it going? It's me, Mario, and Twitter is toxic. Like, Twitter is toxic as fuck. Now, I'm not here to fully hate on Twitter. I know that's like the super popular thing whenever anyone really mentions Twitter, but honestly, I don't think Twitter would be Twitter without all the stupid people on it. Whenever I feel stressed and overwhelmed with all my real life shit, I love nothing more than to take a break and mindlessly scroll on twitter.com. Did y'all hear about that bitch that pissed on a dude's face? Now I know what you're thinking. I mean, you know, people are into some weird shit sometimes. Like, don't knock until you try it, you know? You know what I'm saying? But now, let me rephrase that. Did y'all hear about the bitch that pissed on a dude's face on stage mid-fucking concert? To be fair, I guess you shouldn't be too surprised if you go watch a band live that calls themselves Horny Metal. No joke, they brainstormed ideas and stuck with Horny Metal. I mean, I guess at least they live up to their name. If they were called Horny Metal and didn't have Horny Metal energy, they'd be nothing but fucking posers. Like, yeah, dude, this is great. Love the metal. Where's the horny? We need the horny. Now, I'm not going to show the clip because YouTube. But this is why I love Twitter. Because it's a place for people to show just how truly deranged and demented they can be for some clout. And that brings me to my main topic. People that like to be outraged for the sake of being woke. Ah, fuck, I never thought I'd still be using that word in 2021, but here we are. I mean, the amount of people that like to be outraged for the sake of pretending to give a shit to feel like they stand above everyone else on some moral fucking high ground is insane, and it's all over Twitter. Now, Twitter didn't used to always be like this. I remember once upon a time when Twitter used to be fucking fun. Like, literally no one gave a fuck about anyone's feelings, and fuck was it hilarious. Now, I'm not going to show examples because I don't feel like just digging through Twitter, but if you were in that early Twitter era, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I actually joined Twitter like early back in 2007. Like, I remember back in the day, it actually was nothing but celebrities. I think one of the first people I followed was like Nikki Higa, George Lopez, probably a bunch of other YouTubers like Dave Days, David Choi, I don't know, just super OG people. And I kind of honestly regret deleting my original Twitter account. The reason I deleted it was like a bunch of people from IRL just started following me on there, and I didn't like that. Because at the time I was uploading my cringy fucking videos. Fuck, some things never change. And I just hated the idea of someone in real life from like my class or something looking at my Twitter. So I made a separate Twitter account for YouTube specifically. And then eventually I just deleted my original. Now I guess I could have just kept it as a little archive to just look back on when I'm feeling nostalgic. But I was a fucking idiot and I deleted it. But it's probably a good thing that some of my tweets aren't still around. Because fuck, I can only imagine. But anyways, I think Twitter slowly started to become more filled with all this fake woke bullshit when all the normies started coming over from Facebook and Instagram and Tumblr. Like, you guys remember Tumblr? The place that was mostly nothing but horny posts? And then Tumblr bonked everybody on the head. No more horny for you. And then everyone naturally jumped ship to Twitter. Yeah, thanks a lot, Tumblr. Because along with all the horny came all the cringy SJW types. And as Twitter began to slowly be more and more populated by normies, we began to experience more and more people that love to pretend to be outraged for no goddamn reason. Now, me personally, I understand having a good rant. That shit's fun. I'm doing it right now. But I have a logical reason. These people don't. Everyone has just been collectively shitting on Mr. Beast. Because he spent probably a couple million to recreate Squid Games. Side note, Squid Game, pretty good show. I'm glad I recommended it nonstop to all my friends because I totally didn't wait for all the hype to die down before watching it. I'm not one of those people. Now, I don't personally know Mr. Beast because if I did, I wouldn't be fucking living like this. And I only have $47! But I'd bet my left nut, not my right, my left nut, that Mr. Beast is probably maybe a pretty cool guy. He honestly is one of the few handful of YouTubers that seems to always be doing something fun for the sake of enjoying himself. Now, I don't really watch Mr. Beast. I've only seen a handful of videos from him that a friend recommended at one point or another, but I've never heard a single bad thing about him. And I think that says a lot. Like, he genuinely seems like a good dude that likes to make videos and help out people whenever he can. But that's not good enough for Twitter. Mr. Beast should use his wealth to actually help people instead of doing stupid videos. Hey, yeah, remember when Mr. Beast made a video about cleaning the world's dirtiest beach? Or the time that he gave 10,000 presents to kids for Christmas? What about all the times he just randomly handed out fucking money to people for no reason? Don't forget about the fact that Netflix, the show itself, spent who knows how many million creating Squid Games for entertainment purposes. And Mr. Beast recreating Squid Games in real life for entertainment purposes by spending less money is worse? Now, I'm not saying hate on Netflix and any show that comes up and fuck entertainment, because entertainment is the worst thing in the world and we just spent too much money on it. But you see the flawed logic. Now, the one thing Mr. Beast should actually get roasted for is this. If you've seen Squid Games, then you know exactly how weird and creepy this old guy is. Why would Mr. Beast choose to wear this mask? Actually, I don't know if he even wears it or anything, but if he is, that's where I draw the fucking line. Nah, but honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing Mr. Beast's Squid Game video, because it's awesome just to see how he's able to do the things he puts his mind to. Like, you have to remember, this is just the dude with friends that makes all this crazy shit happen. But it's not like he has some sort of giant YouTube production support or Netflix budget. Don't get me wrong, I get that he's rich as fuck, but he's just a YouTuber. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way whatsoever, because it's actually more of a compliment when you take into account all the insane shit he's done over the years. Like, who else do you know that made a movement to save the fucking trees? But anyways, that's pretty much it. I probably might do another video before the year ends, because there's some shit I've really wanted to talk about. I won't make any promises because I've got quite a busy rest of the year with holidays and family. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and take it easy. Also, follow me on TikTok. I'm posting stupid funny clips of me and my friends. But yeah, anyways, take it easy.